What is up? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how, if you're patient today, you would have been able to catch a really nice trade using the inversion model that I trade. So I trade live every single day in Discord, and today I know a lot of people were probably red today, or a lot of people didn't take a trade, but if you was patient today, you could have easily caught a nice trade. You just wasn't able to trade around the opening price range, and the reason for that is, let's just go back to pre-market. So this is 1 minute before the markets had even opened yet, and we don't really have a bias, and the reason we don't have a bias is because if you look at the daily time frame, we are at all-time highs right now on the Nasdaq, so we have nothing on the left that we can really look at. Okay, so if you were looking at the charts going into today's price action, it's really hard to actually have a bias. You could say, yes, we have fair value gaps below that haven't been mitigated yet, but who says we have to come down and tap into these fair value gaps? Do you understand? We could easily just keep pumping up and up and up. We don't really have a specific targets in mind. We have all these fair value gaps here, but we don't have to reach them. We are all-time highs, so we could just keep pumping up, and that is the reason why we don't really have any higher time frame targets. Even on the 4-hour time frame, we've inversed this 4-hour fair value gap, but we have already hit the target, which is buy side liquidity up here. Therefore, price could easily keep pumping up, or price action could want to come down and fill more fair value gaps down here. We really just do not know what is going to happen on the higher time frames. So we have to just intraday trade on the lower time frame. Hopefully we create some equal highs, equal lows, or we have a clear target on liquidity like we did today at open. Now, it is unlucky that we didn't get a nice trade set up at open, because as you can see, we have this clear low resistance liquidity. Now, if you don't know what low resistance liquidity is, all it is just a type of liquidity that means trend line liquidity. Okay, so if you're able to draw a trend line on your chart, then obviously a lot of retail traders are most likely taking longs or taking shorts on the trades, on that specific trade. So right here, as you can see, I'm able to draw out a really nice trend line right here. As you can see, price action taps it once, twice, we tap it again here and here. So what that means is there are a lot of retail traders waiting for price to tap this line here, and then they are waiting to open a long position and take it to buy side liquidity. Now, what we can do as ICT and smart money concept traders is use this as liquidity. So we know that there are lots of stop losses resting below this below this trendline liquidity, for the reason that I just gave. So what we can do with that is potentially see a move down here if we get the setup. Now, as I just said, we did know. I said on the Discord, I live trade every single day completely for free, so make sure you click the link in the description if you want to watch me trade live. But I did, if you actually take a look here, I'll show you my Discord. This is pre-market, so I said in my trading chat, I sent this message at 10 minutes before the open. As you can see, I said we have this low resistance liquidity, which just means the trendline liquidity. And yeah, so I said that was the draw. So if we go to the 1 minute time frame and play out the open end price action, as you can see, we come down, we take this low resistance liquidity, and we wick straight back up. Now, all I wanted to show you with this is just how you can find where price action wants to go just by using some draw on liquidity. Now, we didn't really have any draw of liquidity up here, because as you can see, we just took buy side liquidity. So this was really the only place in the market where there was obviously a lot of liquidity resting. Okay, now it is unlucky that we didn't get a trade to enter, because if we did get a nice trade to enter, then I definitely would have took a short here. But yeah, that's, I just wanted to show you how you're going to want to use liquidity to be able to enter into the markets. So what actually happened then was we just started having really bad price action. As you can see on the 1 minute time frame, I'll show you. If we just play at the price action, we are having this price action here, but we are not creating any fair value gaps whatsoever. We did have a 5 minute fair value gap here, but you can't really be entering trades off a 5 minute fair value gap when you don't really know the draw on liquidity. And yeah, so from this point, we could easily keep pumping up, we could easily go down. There is not really a clear draw on liquidity. So we just keep letting price out. We just have to wait and wait and wait. We are now tapping into the 10 a.m. macro, where we could potentially find a silver bullet short. And as you can see, I'm sure that some of you guys, or there is a lot of ICT traders who took this silver bullet short. Now, the reason why this didn't work is, one, we don't really know where price action wants to go. We have just took all our all-time highs again. We are also reacting perfectly from this 5 minute fair value gap. As you can see, we have this 5 minute fair value gap right here. We have tapped this 5 minute fair value gap perfectly, the 50% of it, and then we are just reacting upwards. Now, we do end up tapping into this fair value gap here, so I'm sure a lot of ICT traders did actually enter into this position here. But as I just said, I did definitely not take a short here, just because we're not 100% sure where the draw of liquidity wants to go yet. We could easily keep pumping up like we did. So yeah, I didn't actually take a trade. So we just keep waiting here, waiting and waiting, and then as it gets later on in the day, if we go to the 3 minute time frame, as you can see, we create this nice 3 minute fair value gap right here. Now, this is actually the trade that I took today. So the trading model that I personally trade is the inversion fair value gap model. Now, I have a full course on this trading model. If you do want to learn it, it's link in the description if you want to learn this trading model. But I wait for a bullish fair value gap or a bearish fair value gap to get inversed, and then I would like it to go for the liquidity in that direction. So for instance, on this trade right now, as well as us keep pumping up, and we took out pretty much, well, we have took out all of buy side liquidity, we also had an SMT with ES on the 1 minute time frame. Now, all a SMT means is that ES has taken high while NQ hasn't took a high. So what that means is, if we do get a short setup, it is just extra confirmation to take a short position. So as you can see, we play at the price action. We come down, we get a candle close below this 3 minute bullish fair value gap. So this is where I would enter into a position. My stop loss would go above this fair value gap if we got a candle close above that, and then my take profit would just be sell side liquidity right here. Now you might be wondering, okay, let me just write this, sell side liquidity. Now you might be wondering, okay, why would you not hold for all the way down here or down here, these sell side liquidity? And the simple reason is just because we do not have a clue where the bias is. We don't have a short bias. We can only trade really intraday trade and taking profits quite quickly. So that is the reason why I literally took 100% of my profits here. I did not want to hold for down here, just because, as I said, we don't really have a long-term, a higher time frame bias. This low resistance liquidity already got cut into, and also on ES, we was very high to a very close to a 1 hour high. So if we play at the price action, as you can see, there's a nice reaction down there. We come back up, test this 3 minute bearish fair value gap, and then we come down and take out the sell side liquidity. So I took 100% of my profits around that. So yeah, that was the trade that I took today in the Discord. As I said, I do trade live every single day in the Discord. So if you are interested in watching me trade live, then just click the link in the description. Thank you guys for watching.